local all morning. The Fox 61 Morning News starts now.
Well, right now at 6 o'clock, a man accused of murdering his baby daughter is expected to appear before a judge today. We'll tell you more about the charges he's facing.
What parents are doing amid a recent decision by the Farmington Board of Education when it comes to district holidays.
Also, thousands of people have no power this morning in North Carolina after a power substation was vandalized. We'll tell you what happened there.
We begin the 6 o'clock hour with some breaking news out of West Hartford this morning. Good morning to you. I'm Symphony Privet.
And I'm Tim Lammers. Yeah, well, you've got a serious crash involving a CT transit bus among a number of other vehicles. This is on I-84 in West Hartford.
Yeah, let's check in with Lauren Zinzi this morning for the very latest on this. Now, Lauren, I imagine this is quite a mess on the interstate this morning.
Yeah, as of right now, guys, I do have a list from Connecticut State Police. As of right now, it has been confirmed by State Police. I do have to read it because it is a lot of vehicles. 2 tractor trailers, a transit bus, a postal truck, and 2 other vehicles are all involved in this crash. You can see just how significant the scene is. As of about 10 minutes ago, there was still a tractor trailer operator stuck in his car with serious injuries. We are working to get more information on this. We do have a crew on their way to the scene as well to be able to piece together more information. But this is between exits 43 and 44 on I-84 westbound. And as of right now, traffic is being detoured off of exit 45. There is some sort of fuel spill at this point as well. DEP has not been on scene as of right now, along with DOT. We are working to find out when that is going to happen. But my biggest piece of advice, avoid I-84 westbound this morning. You could take Route 9 over to 91. You could take the back roads of West Hartford, or coming from the capital city, but you need to avoid this because we have no idea when this is going to open back up. And based on the severity of the accident and how many vehicles are involved, it is going to be quite some time. So we are working to get more information on that. Again, 2 tractor trailers, a transit bus, a postal truck, and 2 other vehicles. So definitely avoid that area. Now, some good news throughout the rest of the state. 91 and Route 2 are both looking good in and out of the capital city. I-84 eastbound is moving a little bit slow just because people are probably just slowing down to see exactly what is going on. So just be mindful of that coming in and out of the capital city. Over in Waterbury, construction has cleared on the eastbound side of I-84. I-84 east is back open. Down in Fairfield County, we're starting to see some delays ramp up in the Bridgeport to Fairfield area, as well as in the Trumbull area on the Merritt Parkway. We'll check back in on the roads coming up in the next half hour, and of course we'll break with any new information as it becomes available.
Okay, will do, Lauren. Thank you.
All right, 6:02 now. Let's check in with meteorologist Matt Scott. And Matt, this morning I noticed frost on a couple of vehicles on the way in. The signs of winter making its way around.
We were talking about that in the last hour, Symphony, that it's that if you haven't yet gotten out your scrapers and stuff, it's time. Temperatures are awfully low this morning. Mild start to the week. Yes, I know. Why is cold? Why is it mild? Numbers are going to be above average later on as we get a lot of sunshine. Clear skies now have allowed the numbers to plunge. We have a warmer and wetter trend over the next couple of days, and into 7 we'll talk about a cold trend that may be here by the end of the week. 24 in Hartford, New Haven, 27 in Groton, New London, low 20s up in the Litchfield Hills. There's nothing to show you on the cloud and radar picture. Wind is out of the south, southwest, milder flow. Temperatures getting into the upper 40s, a couple degrees above normal later on today. For the kids getting on the bus this hour, the high schoolers, clear skies now, mostly cloudy by the late afternoon. No precip yet. And temperatures are going to be awfully mild over the next couple of days. So when we do get some precip, it is wet. It is nothing else. We'll time that out for you. Stand by. Work week forecast coming up. Just a few minutes. Tim, over to you.
Well, today, Board of Education members in Farmington are expected to meet and hear from concerned residents. And among the topics they're expected to discuss is the removal of certain religious holidays from the school calendar for the next school year. Last month, the board voted in favor of removing Yom Kippur and Rosh Hashanah from the holiday calendar, saying that students who observe these holidays would still be allowed to take excused absences. A petition, though, is circulating calling for the board not just to reverse that decision and reinstate those holidays, but also to add Diwali as well. Tonight's meeting will be held at 7 o'clock at Irving Robbins Middle School. Also happening today, New Haven Mayor Justin Elicker is set to announce he will run for re-election. He's expected to file the paperwork around 10:30 this morning and then address the media afterwards. Elliker was first elected to the office in 2019.
Happening tonight in Windsor, community members will hold a basketball fundraising event for the Bristol Police Hero Fund. This is in honor of Lieutenant Dustin DeMonte and Sergeant Alex Hamzy. Tonight's fundraiser is happening at 6:30 at Windsor High School. Admission is just $5 for adults and $2 for kids. And there will also be a 50-50 raffle. Now, happening this morning in Willimantic, a $500,000 grant is expected to be announced for the Windham Region No Freeze Project. That's a nonprofit organization that provides temporary shelter and support services for people experiencing homelessness. Senator Blumenthal's office says the funding is awarded through the Department of Housing and Urban Development, that is. It will allow No Freeze to increase their capacity to offer essential services such as diversion, case management, and mental health support at their new location in Willimantic.
An 18-year-old man died after losing control of his car and crashing in the woods. It happened off of Main Street near Carter Lane in Southington just after 5 a.m. yesterday. Police said Joshua Ryan Chevalier of Southington was pronounced dead on the scene. They said they still don't know how he lost control of his car, so they are looking for witnesses. Please call the Southington police if you saw the crash.
State police are asking witnesses to a deadly crash over the weekend to give them a call. Now, they say this all happened just after 1 Sunday afternoon in Stonington near exit 91 on I-95 southbound. 2 people were in a car that hit a tree head on. The driver, identified as 21-year-old Samantha Stone of Rhode Island, was pronounced dead at the scene. The passenger was found walking on the side of the road injured. Again, if you have any information, call state police. 6:07 now, and developing in North Carolina this morning. More than 40,000 people are waking up in the dark this morning after 2 power substations were taken offline by gunfire. This is happening in Moore County, North Carolina, which is just about an hour northwest from Fayetteville. Now, the sheriff's office said just after 7 Saturday night, several communities began losing power. The company that operates the power grid, Duke Energy, says there was evidence of intentional vandalism at both sites, which caused extensive damage. Officials say a curfew was imposed overnight due to the outage. Right now, the FBI and multiple law enforcement agencies in North Carolina are looking into who caused these outages. Duke Energy says it expects to restore power by sometime on Thursday.